Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have a great time here today. We are rocking the mountain.
Yes, we do.
We are in Dickinson County, Upper Peninsula of Michigan, Iron Mountain, Michigan, Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling coming your way in just one momento.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Pit Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles and Accessories, Louisiana Grills and Smokers, Healthy Homegrown Wisconsin Potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Shooting Star Casinos, Ebert Grown, Rebeck's Cutlery, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we are going to have a great time here today. This is the second annual Rock the Mountain at Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort. And what a great resort it is.
That's beautiful.
It really, really is. We got mountain bikers coming down the trail over there. We got golfers going out golfing on the Timberstone Golf Course. And it's just a great place to come. They got packages, whether it's summertime or wintertime. They got cold drinks, they got warm drinks, no matter if it's summer or hot, they got the drinks for you, they got the food for you. We'll talk more about our good friends at Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort in a memento or two. We are joined by our good friend Dave, who is Director of Tourism for Dickinson County.
Right.
Which means we must be in Dickinson County.
Yeah, that's right. I knew that. I knew that, Dave.
And Dickinson County is full of not just skiing and golfing, but a lot of great things. It's
Yes.
just absolutely amazing. It really, really is.
Well, you're already seeing the bikers coming down the hill.
Yeah,
here.
that's pretty neat.
These are new trails here that were put in a little over a year ago by Pine Mountain. Millie Hills Trails, Dickinson Trail Network. They're building new trails now up on Pewabic Hill. And there's supposed to be some new trails going in by the airport also. So biking is huge.
It certainly is. Now, is it winter biking then too? They'll
Yes.
have the
Yeah, you can do
big fat tires?
Fat tire biking, and there's trails out by Norway that, and some Fumi Lake has trails, and they'll actually sort of do a groove or a cut in the snow for the biking.
Oh, that's great.
And you know, snowmobilers, I still love their snowmobiling up here. We got over 120 miles in Dickinson County
Yeah.
alone of snowmobile trails.
If we can get snow.
If we can get
Oh,
snow.
think positive.
But
We're
if
gonna
you
get
can't,
snow.
if you
dance
can't, then
later.
bring your ATVs.
Yeah.
And the ATVs,
Yeah.
you got ice races, you got trails for ATVs. I mean, it's a great place.
Yeah. So many wonderful things going on. You know, we've got beautiful museums here.
Right.
The Pine Mountain Cornish Pump, the World War II glider, a completely reassembled glider that was built by the Ford Motor Company back here in the 40s.
In Kingsford.
In Kingsford,
Yeah.
where the name Kingsford charcoal comes
Right,
from.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
So and those museums are beautiful. There's some really beautiful little places around here if you want to wine and dine. You know, coffee shops and nice restaurants. New place called the Sandstone Terrace. It's a rooftop.
Awesome.
Little bar that always has entertainment. You know. So
No, I got
lots
to
of-
commend you. Though you finally did a beef brisket.
Yeah,
right?
I did. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
I took
good
some
man.
coaching from you.
That's
you know,
right. Came
yeah.
out good.
Yeah. Oh, excellent.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
good
good
to
for
hear.
you.
Did that, covered it with that foil when it was in the pause there, you know, and what's that called? The pause, when the temperature
Right.
holds.
Yep.
The pause time?
Yeah, the pause.
Yeah, exactly.
Pause and have a beer.
So we're gonna do a little bit of a dirty rice, and we're gonna do a little bit of. I'm hooked on Spanish rice. I don't know, Freddie, did you have Spanish rice? Your mom makes Spanish rice when you were young?
Not one time. That's why I'm here today.
Yeah, it's Spanish rice. How many folks out there ever had like Spanish rice? Isn't it great?
Yeah.
I mean, we grew up on that, and it was probably an
And
economic.
he's not even Spanish.
No, I'm not.
Isn't that
You don't have
amazing?
to be Spanish to appreciate
His
that.
mom was versatile.
So we're gonna do a little dirty rice right
All right,
now. and
sounds good.
I hate to say it, but I cleaned out the refrigerator for this one here, and it's a great way to do it. Now the good thing is when you come to the Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort, you got the Famers restaurant with delicious food down there.
Yep.
And they got a little. Is it a Sports Hall of Fame here?
Yes, UP Sport Hall of Fame.
Yep.
That's
So is
right.
it based
Forgot
on the
about
UP Sports?
All sports, yes.
Yeah, all
All
sports.
sports.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
all areas of the Upper Peninsula.
Yeah. And then of course is it the Kitsmark?
Sitzmark. That's this little bar right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great place.
Yeah. Well, especially in the wintertime when the skiers come in, you know.
Oh yeah. Last year we did. Remember the shot ski we did
Oh,
last
yeah,
year?
you better believe it. Yeah.
Where is that?
Where is that shot ski?
I know.
So we got our beautiful Dutch oven here, and I'm going to add some chicken broth in there.
All right.
We're gonna add that chicken broth in there. That's gonna be a little bit of a flavor.
My butt's getting kind of burned over here.
It's a little
hot
warm.
back there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. I'm gonna do tomato sauce in there because it seems like when Mom made it, it always had a little redness to it. So we're gonna add a little tomato sauce in
All
there.
right.
I don't want to add too much here. We're gonna add some jalapenos,
Oh, I love it.
but
We
they're
got
mild
it over here,
jalapenos, so we'll be
too.
okay. So we're gonna add the whole jar of jalapenos in there.
The whole jar.
That'll get you going.
We're gonna add some bacon in there. Mad Dog and Merrill's got a little smoke hot sauce. So we're gonna add a few splashes of that. That's just not gonna give that much heat to it. It's gonna give more of a smoky flavor to it. A little bit of the W Worcestershire sauce in there. So we're making it as dirty as I can get, I'll tell you that.
I think you're doing a good
David's
job.
standing back over here.
As long as it doesn't have
Black
the
pepper,
socks
low
in
in
there.
sodium, nice up north peppery because we are up north in beautiful Yooper country. And smoked paprika, just because that's gonna add a great flavor to it. We're gonna add a whole bunch of smoked paprika in there. And lime.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, everything but the holy
I
cow so
believe
far.
so. We're not done yet, ladies
No.
and gentlemen.
Now we, to make you guys feel at home, by the way, we brought some pasties with us. So I got those on the grill over here. So make you guys
Pasties
feel
on
at
the
home,
grill.
you know, you youpers.
You're a good
And then
man.
I got, hey, wait, were these my fresh herbs?
Where'd you get that at?
In Iron Mountain at the Rise. What a nice group of people. Did you
Wow.
know that it's only 1.8 miles from here?
Oh, all right.
Boy, they're gonna eat well.
So we have a little cilantro,
right,
and I don't know, I
well.
always put a little oil in with my rice so it doesn't
Sure.
stick together. And I guess
Smart
that's,
move. I do that
is
on
it?
mine too.
And you know, here, this is the odd thing. You know when you make batches of chili and you throw everything in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw dark chocolate.
All right.
well, a lot of people put dark chocolate in their chili.
Wow.
That's a good
But this
idea.
is rice.
I know, but that's right. In their chili, they put it in.
Yeah,
there, too.
exactly. So we're gonna add some, I'll add the rice in here. And now, David, with all good rice and stuff, we need some great vegetables, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got to have vegetables. I got vegetables here today. Got some nice chopped up peppers, some yellow and red. Got some chopped up onions. If we don't have enough jalapenos, I got a couple jalapenos here. And then we've got some bacon, chopped up bacon. And you know what? I'm going to give you this some bacon. So I
We'll
know
get the
it's
bacon
true
going.
up.
So we have the
Yeah,
Pit
yeah,
Boss griddle going on a nice high heat.
Yep.
And we're gonna scorch,
Yeah, I know
besides
it's
David, we're gonna get a
Stir
little,
that
we're gonna
up.
get a little grease going here.
Let me put a little bit of oil here on these veggies here. These veggies, that's what I think about this Pit Boss here, is the fact that you could use anything on it. We haven't done pancakes yet, though, have we?
That's what Freddie said on the way up
I
here.
know, I know.
That's right.
We
Okay.
will. Hey,
David,
I'll let
I'm
you
gonna,
grab
I'm
this
gonna, I'm
one,
gonna
too.
take this baby right over
All
here.
right.
Can you lift up that hood behind you?
Oh,
there,
that
down
I
there?
could do.
Freddie's got it.
Freddie's got it.
Where do we go?
Okay, we're gonna put that down. I'm just gonna pop that up a little bit now.
All right.
Push that again.
If you could grab those veggies for me, sir.
Holy
I just
mackerel,
put
I'm
it in
doing
line with
everything.
the
Do you want a little seasoning on there?
Yeah, yeah,
It's salt-free, don't you worry about a thing.
yeah.
A little, he says.
So we have a little bit of our citrus twist, and a little bit of garlic pepper. Oh, there goes some more.
Throw her on there, baby.
You got oil on there?
Yes, they did.
Whole bunch
Put
of
more.
oil.
Put more in.
All right,
Oil is better.
oil is better.
All right.
I'm getting smoked over here.
Beautiful.
Get those babies going there. Now, how many folks love chorizo?
Oh,
Yeah. So here's what we did. This is amazing over here. So we got like a tricolored gold out of South Dakota here. I've got lamb, plain lamb meat here. We've got chicken chorizo, and we got pork chorizo, and we got lamb.
oh.
So we have the trinity when it comes to meats in front of us here, right here. So we're gonna get that on the griddle. We're gonna flatten that baby out, and we're gonna get cooking. Come on in the shot, David.
All right. What can I do?
Beautiful.
Watch this.
Oh, there we go.
That's the way you do it, kids.
Just smash it down. You know, kind of a crazy day, ain't it?
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful.
They,
There it is.
Every day is absolutely right.
Gonna be good.
So we can go to we can go to ironmountain.org.
Yes. that's our
Ironmountain.
website.
Come on in, David. Come on in,
that's
David.
That's our website.
Ironmountain.org.
ORG.
And we'll cover a lot of things as we go along here because I want to talk about the Fiume Lake.
Yep.
It's a natural life area.
Natural lakes area.
Yeah, and there's no motorized boats.
no motorized anything.
Yep, kayaking,
Cross country.
canoeing.
You can kayak. You
Yep.
can canoe.
Yep.
No fishing. is allowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's a wildlife area.
Yep, yep,
Oh,
yep,
neat.
yep, yep, yep. That's
Great place
great.
to go for frogs in the spring. You want to hear peepers, go out to Fumi Lake.
Oh, I bet.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there's bald eagles galore.
Yeah.
There's loons, and there's like 17 varieties of wild orchids.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so for you photographers out there, if you don't come to Dickinson County, you're crazy.
yes, that's
And what's
right.
the name of the lake area again? Natural Life Fumi.
Fumi Natural Lakes
Fumi.
area.
Yeah, yeah.
Fumi.
So if they go to ironmountain.org, they can figure
it's
that
on
baby
there,
out.
yeah.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grill, we'll be right back. Thank
Don't
you,
go
Dave, for
away.
spending those
Stay right
cameras.
there.
We're gonna get these babies going. We got some heat.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Once again, we are with our good friends at Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort. There's a package for everybody out there, whether it's a weekend or a week or a 3-night stay. They got like a stay overnight, plus you get a 16-inch pizza. Who wouldn't
All
want
right.
that? What a nice little night stay.
Oh, I'll
then you get to
take
go
it.
golfing or skiing, depending if it's winter or summertime. It's a great place.
A lot
It
to
really,
do in this
really
area. A
is.
lot of sightseeing too.
There's a lot of great things to see in the area. Plus, there's a Rock the Mountain here today, and that's always a great event. Okay, so in my mind, when I think about Spanish rice, Mom always put peas in there. She always has peas in there, and she had some black beans, and we always had corn off the cob as a rule. So we have the corn, the fresh corn inside of there. Everything's looking great on the grill right now. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lime over the top of
All right.
each one of those. A lot of limes today. Boy, you got tough limes here in Michigan.
Oh man. Should see their football team.
Oh, you should see their glasses of tequila. We're just going to squirt it with a little more of oil. I don't think we really need much oil on there. I'm going to get these on the griddle. Freddie's looking thirsty.
Freddie, are
by
you
the way,
looking
by the way,
thirsty?
if you don't go to ironmountain.org, when you go to ironmountain.org, when you come to the area here, you can look for these little brochures or stop in the area tourism areas, and you can pick up these little brochures. It's anything and everything. We talked about this last time. I love whitewater rafting. When I
Yes.
was younger, I can't do it anymore, but when we were whitewater rafting, we went throughout different areas, and they got class 4 whitewater rafting up here.
Wow.
And that's rough. That's rough stuff. So if you're in the market for some good energy, good heart-throbbing excitement, get to Dickinson County, please. That's good
Please
fun
us out.
times.
We're out. We'll watch.
We'll stay right here and just
All
rock the
right,
mountain.
Freddie.
Watch when you go under the bridge.
It's your favorite time of the day, Freddie.
Yeah.
You know, now we're at Pine Mountain. You know, pine. What you know what pine reminds me of?
Tell me.
Gin.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does. Pine reminds me of gin. You
Well.
know, and you know what pine reminds me of? Pineapple. You know.
You're doubling up on
Yeah.
me.
So what we're gonna start out with? We're gonna start out with a little bit of gin for just for you. Mad Dog and I have a non-alcoholic one, but I know you like your gin. Someone put a few in. There you go. All right, a little bit of orange juice. A little bit of orange juice for us. Orange juice over there. And also pineapple juice. This is just it's really a great combination. It wouldn't go good with vodka. I happen to like the gin a lot better. It's just nice, sweet, nice and mild for it. So now that I don't get it mixed up, Freddie. There is yours, sir. Enjoy.
It's looking great to me.
Yep, there you go.
Now you had a couple limes in front of you. Were you going to use those?
No, well, you want one?
No. It's
That
not
was
part of
for
the
other
drink.
one.
I know.
There's Mad Dogs.
You're the mixologist
You
here.
got her. All
Here's to
right,
you,
tell
bro.
us there, Freddie boy.
Boy, everything's looking
There
really,
we go.
really
The
good.
bear came
Enjoy.
over the mountain.
So I mentioned these good folks. How's the drink there, Freddie boy?
Give me a chance to swallow. I think it's outstanding.
That's great.
You know, there's a couple of young lads, gentlemen, whose grandpa lived up in the UP. They're John and Tony. They're brothers, and together they own Four of a Kind Bar and Grill up in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
So they remember the old pasties really, really well, and they just incorporated other styles and to them. So when you go to Sheboygan Pasty Company, and look them up online, they're handcrafted just like Grandma and Grandpa used to make, except they have a little twist into them. They got the
Great.
traditional Cornish style pasty, but they also do like Italian, they do bratwurst. They got a gluten-free, they got Sheboygan bratwurst ones, they got dessert ones, they got all kinds of great ones. And when you put these on the grill, they got those directions on there for the grill, for the oven, for other ways of cooking them.
They're
and you
great.
put those on the grill and you toast them up for the required time.
Wow.
They come out like gorgeous, just like they're supposed to, cut in the middle, and they're steaming mad. And that looks like the traditional, that's a bratwurst one to me, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
They're phenomenal.
But they really are good. There's a nice Italian one in there. They
That's
got the
my
egg
favorite
one.
right there.
They're all delicious. And we're gonna serve those babies up too. Those look delicious there. They're all good, they're wonderful. They come out just perfect each and every time. So you can see our good friends, John and Tony at the Sheboygan Pasty Company. Okay, here's what we're gonna do right now. Here's what we're gonna mix the rice. So we got everything mixed together here. The rice is looking really, really dirty and good. And dirty is good in this particular case. So I'm gonna have you stand way over by Freddie, Merrill,
All right, stand by your man.
for only one reason.
You're the best.
I'm gonna stir that rice up. We're gonna plop that over the top of our, with any luck, without getting hurt.
Don't get hurt.
This is pretty wild.
I've been hurt
If I
before.
gotta give you mouth to mouth, you're gonna die.
And we're gonna put that rice in there.
Oh wow.
That's looking really, really, really good.
Holy cow.
Really nice dirty rice. My other spatula. And you got a camera right there. Is that true, young man, too? And we're just gonna stir that baby up. We're gonna mix the peas in with the corn. We're gonna mix the black beans in with Merrill's hot peppers. Those are actually mild peppers I think you had in the beginning. But we got the jalapenos in there just for a little flavor.
From the
We
smell
got
of
that
aroma,
beautiful
Freddie?
lamb.
That's amazing.
It
We
is
got the pork.
outstanding.
And that's gonna be just absolutely delicious. And when we get back, we're gonna make a nice little topping for the nice little side serving for our little pasties over
All
here.
right.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Growing
Hey,
from
don't go away.
Dickinson
Stay
County
right there.
in the UP of Michigan,
all right.
Thunder Mountain, Michigan. We'll be right back.
Load her up. Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest
Oh
Grilling.
man, we are rocking the mountain here at Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort. We're joined again by our good friend Dave from the Director of Tourism in Dickinson County. Remember Dickinson County, it's a great place. And I'll tell you what, one of the things, before we start, let me say one thing. When we serve our pasties in Wisconsin, we serve them with a cranberry sauce, with cranberries, because it just goes so well. Wisconsin cranberry are great. They're Wisconsin's actually the world leader in production of cranberries. With 60% of the United States cranberries being taken right out of Wisconsin, 20,000 plus acres of in 20 counties in Wisconsin. It's a great place. It's actually the Wisconsin fruit. I always thought all the time it was you, Freddie.
No. It's a
Oh,
big
boom,
deal.
boom, boom, boom.
Freddie's a big deal too.
High in vitamin C and antioxidants. You can find cranberries in about 1,000 different products from food and beverages.
You
It's
got
in
it.
everything. It really, really is. You made a drink with them last week.
Right, yeah.
That was absolutely delicious. So when we serve our pasties, we take like a cranberry sauce, and we'll take that cranberry sauce. Now these are homemade, so they're just pure cranberries.
wow.
This is one of my favorites. But you can go to wisconsincran.org. This is nice cranberry chutney. So we use a lot of chutney. All right, cranberry, cranberry, cranberry. What about skiing in the winter time up here? We're getting near winter time.
Well, you know, certainly the big event that everyone knows around here is the Pine Mountain Ski Jumps.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Continental
We were
Cup
there.
coming back again. Yeah, coming back again this year. I don't know the dates yet, but I'm sure they're
Gotcha.
set. But this magnificent hill, and they have that refrigeration system in it now. They can ski just about at any temperature.
That's beautiful. You gotta go
But
to
it's
it.
more about the tailgating down below.
Well, yes, it is. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you can come and watch the ski. And the United States or the world's, I think it's the United States' longest jump is held here
At Pine Mountain.
At
yes,
Pine Mountain.
On the old hill. Now this is the new hill.
I know.
So the very first jumper that came down the new hill set a new record.
That's beautiful.
Well,
If you
I'll
want
have
something
to,
do, I think it's
I'll
easy
have to
in
update my
February.
records.
There you go. We'll get you off. We'll get you on that.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you come to Dickinson County, check out everybody, but check out our good friends at Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort. Like I mentioned, they got packages for everybody. They got the Famers restaurant with a nice sports hall of fame, the Uper Hall of Fame there for sports. And of course, you can host weddings here. You can do different events here. It really is a nice facility.
And if I might add, they're adding 30 cabins down below here.
Gorgeous
I know,
cabins,
I
not
noticed
just
that.
cabins. We're talking little homes.
Yeah, little
Those
tiny
are,
homes. Yeah,
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, so you'll be
Absolutely.
able to come here, and you can come here summertime, do your biking, wintertime, do your cross-country skiing, downhill skiing. You know, there's so many things to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's only one way for everybody to hear, to be able to taste that beautiful Spanish rice that we did. And that's for Freddie to play a little music out of here so we can come back and close this baby up in just a couple of short moments. Stay tuned, folks. Mad Dog and Merrill's
We'll be right
Midwest
back.
Grilling. We'll be right back.
Hey,
Mad Dog
welcome
and
back.
Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, peace, love, and happy grilling.
Come on, everybody.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.